Thank you for joining me. On today's episode of Bible Blueprint of the New Testament, we are looking at the book of Romans. Now, Romans is six in order of the New Testament. The number of chapters are 16, and the type of book it is epistle or Pauline. An overview on the book of Romans. Romans contains Paul's communication to the Christians in Rome. Written during a time of peace, Paul knew he was writing to a diverse city where the population of the new church consisted of sailors, wealthy tradesmen, former idolaters, and slaves. He wanted them to see their likeness in Christ and understand salvation comes by grace and not obedience to laws. The book of Romans was written around 56 AD. The time period covered is all areas of the age of grace, and the author is the Apostle Paul. Now, there are three sections to the book of Romans. Section 1, defining the Christian faith. We see this in chapters 1 through 8. Paul explains the foundations of the Christian faith. He first comforts the believers who have been persecuted by the intellectuals of the day, then explains that none are saved through their own works, but through the grace of Jesus Christ. He describes the good news that blessings are available to all. Section 2, the position of Israel. We see this in chapters 9 through 11. Paul suppresses the notion that the Jews have been rejected. He refers to Gentiles as engrafted branches and promotes humility, unity, and peace as ways to strengthen the spirit. Section 3, examples and encouragement for a godly life. We see this in chapters 12 through 16. Paul expounds on doctrinal issues by explaining how to put them in practice for daily living. He ends by expressing many heartfelt gatherings to name parties. All right, that brings us to the end of our overview on the book of Romans. That's all for now. God bless.